Welcome back MVP road car family. Today we've got something seriously special on our hands. I'm talking about the 2026 Porsche 911 GT3 S, a car that takes everything we love about the GT3 formula and turns the dial not just to 11, but to somewhere near breaking point. This is Porsche's ultimate naturally aspirated weapon, a track-focused masterpiece that still plays nicely on public roads. And it's clear from the moment you see it that it means business. From the outside, the 911 GT3 S commands attention before the engine even fires. Porsche has sharpened the silhouette we all know so well, giving it an aggressive but still graceful stance. The bodywork uses a combination of aluminium and carbon fiber, shaving off crucial weight while adding strength. The nose features a reworked front splitter that sits just millimeters off the tarmac, feeding air through larger cooling ducts and guiding it precisely around the front wheels. Those iconic round headlights are now subtly resculpted with laser matrix technology, giving razor-sharp illumination at night while still paying homage to the classic 911 face. Along the sides, you'll notice wider rear arches housing massive 21-inch lightweight forged wheels wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2R tires. The rear is where the GT3 S really flexes, a towering swan neck rear wing, fully active aero elements, and a deep diffuser that looks like it was stolen straight off a Le Mans car. The whole design is functional art. Every scoop, curve, and edge serves a purpose in managing airflow and keeping this machine glued to the asphalt. Open the door and step inside, and the theme shifts from aggressive to purposeful minimalism. The GT3 S cabin is stripped of anything that doesn't enhance the driving experience. You're met with full carbon bucket seats that are lighter than some laptop computers, wrapped in Alcantara and leather with subtle GT3 S embroidery. The steering wheel is free of unnecessary buttons, just pure tactile control, with a perfect diameter and a grippy suede finish. Behind it, the instrument cluster blends digital clarity with analog tradition. A central tachometer that spins all the way past 9,000 RPM is flanked by configurable screens for performance data. Porsche's infotainment system is still here, but in a smaller, lighter form, with track-focused telemetry functions built in. Door pulls are replaced with lightweight fabric straps, and sound insulation is kept to a bare minimum, letting you hear every mechanical note from behind your seat. Despite the stripped-down nature, it's not uncomfortable. Porsche has managed to make it livable enough for a spirited Sunday drive, but it's clear this cockpit is built with the racetrack in mind. And then there's the heart of the GT3 S, the naturally aspirated 4.2-liter flat-six engine, an evolution of the unit from the standard GT3 but with even more racing DNA. It now produces a staggering 565 horsepower at a screaming 9,250 RPM, with torque peaking at 470 Nm, sent exclusively to the rear wheels through a lightning-fast 7-speed PDK dual-clutch gearbox. Porsche says it will sprint from 0 to 60 in just 3.0 seconds flat. But that's not the whole story. It's the way it delivers that power that makes it addictive. There's an immediacy to the throttle response, a razor-sharp connection between your right foot and the rear tires. The engine note builds from a deep, metallic growl into a spine-tingling wail as you approach the red line, the kind of sound that makes you shift just because it feels so good, not because you have to. The chassis is an equally impressive piece of engineering. The GT3 S gets a revised double wishbone front suspension, rear wheel steering for surgical precision through corners, and an updated version of Porsche's active suspension management. The car sits lower, rides firmer, and turns in sharper than any road-going 911 before it. Combined with the aerodynamic package that generates over 450 kilograms of downforce at high speed, the grip levels are simply insane. You can carry speeds through corners that feel like you've defied physics. Braking performance is equally brutal thanks to carbon ceramic discs the size of dinner plates, offering consistent stopping power lap after lap without fade. Driving the GT3 S is a mix of raw emotion and engineering perfection. On the street, it feels alive at any speed, the steering telegraphing every grain of asphalt, the suspension taut but never punishing. On a track, it transforms into something almost alien in its precision. Every input is met with an immediate, calculated reaction, as though the car is reading your mind and executing your thoughts before you've even fully committed to them. Of course, such a machine doesn't come cheap. The 2026 Porsche 911 GT3 S starts at around $225,000 in the US. But as with most Porsches, that's just the beginning. Add in lightweight magnesium wheels, bespoke paint, track telemetry upgrades, and a roll cage package, and you're looking at something closer to $260,000 or more. But for that price, you're getting one of the purest driver's cars on sale today, a vehicle that blurs the line between road car and race car in a way few others can. In an age where turbocharging, electrification, and driver aids are becoming the norm, the GT3 S feels like a love letter to those of us who still crave the immediacy of a high-revving naturally aspirated engine and the thrill of driving something that demands as much from you as you demand from it. It's not just a faster GT3A, it's the most focused, most ferocious interpretation of Porsche's track-bred philosophy we've seen yet. And if you're lucky enough to get your hands on one, you'll understand why this car isn't just about numbers or lap times. It's about the way it makes you feel, every single time you get behind the wheel.